wind blows, we move with it. So each and every one of us should ask himself or ask herself, do I really know my faith? I'm not talking about knowing about, no. I'm talking, do I really know my faith? Am I living out my faith? In fact, how many of us do come here and receive communion who should not have to receive it? Because people get up and go. Our faith tells us that those who receive it worthily, it will be like food for their souls. But those who receive it unworthily, it's like poison for your soul. It is not David Jaju saying it, first letter to the Corinthians. It tells us that. It's not me. So therefore we should ask ourselves, sometimes we create problems for priests and telling us, why do you give communion to this person? In the meantime, we have so many ushers standing by. Do they stand there to count the people or to help people not to come to communion? Do they stand there to demonstrate or show what they are wearing? My dear people, we have to live our faith. Father Bruno has mentioned today, yes, sometimes we have one foot in the Catholic Church, another foot at the Uchai or Bakinab. Where are we going? A story is told of a hyena that was running after sheep. Some went that way under the junction, the others went this way. And it put one foot there, trying to catch all the goats or sheep. And he was saying, Silakafu, Silakafu. It means all the roads should join, the roads should join. It went on and on until it was split in two. If you don't want to be split in two, my dear friend, hold on to one. Let us not confuse ourselves. Last year I mentioned here, sometimes we are told, oh, we are inviting you for Bible studies. Outside the Catholic Church, is there no Bible in the church? There is a Bible. Let us try to know the Bible itself. It is not by going to other. When you go there, you know a lot about the Bible, but you don't know the Bible. I have said this somewhere else, and I'm saying it again. You will know a lot about the Bible. You will know how many books are there. You can quote from this book to the other. But sometimes, or most of the times, I would say you only know about the Bible, but you don't know the Bible. Ask those who know, and you will be taught. And so we ourselves as priests, we have a very serious task. Because all of us are convinced that we are called to offer our lives as priests. And as Father Edu has said, we must prepare our sermons very well. No stories. You have said it, my brother, that's what you said now. Yes. So Father Edu said it, I'm just repeating what he said, because what he said in the corner should be proclaimed in the housetops. We priests should prepare ourselves well. It is in that way that we really communicate with the others the faith that they should know, the faith that they should live, and help them to live better lives. But if we begin to prepare our sermons on Sunday morning, and you are called for sick call, you are in the real problem. You have not only prepared yourself, like I said at one time, I said, you are going to preach a sermon, but you don't have a sermon to preach. That's a difference. Huh? We preach sermons many times, but sometimes we do not have sermons to preach. Because if we have sermons to preach, it means we are going to prepare them very well. Not only to say it, but to live it. And so therefore, I would ask all priests just to re-echo what Father Edu has said. We have heard this over and over, even in our seminary training. Let us prepare ourselves, because most of the time it is that sermon that makes a difference in the mass. The rest is almost the same. The Lord be with you and with your spirit. Don't we say that? The Lord be with you. Tell me, my dear friends, the Lord be with you. Every Sunday is the same. You don't change it. But as far as the sermon, it changes every Sunday. And so therefore, that is what really makes a serious difference in the mass. That's what creates an impact on the people. And so therefore, let us prepare ourselves. Some people have said, if you prepare early, the devil will take it away. I don't know where that person is coming from. And so the last minute, or you sit down there. The devil is very intelligent. But we go back, since I've mentioned about the devil, there are a few things that we are told the signs of a believer will cast out devils, have the gift of tongues, we can heal. Some people are pretending to be healers. For God's sake, check yourselves. Some people are pretending to be driving away the Satan. For God's sake, check yourselves. Whether it's as a group or as an individual. Unfortunately, I don't know of any an exorcist in this diocese. Maybe some of my brothers will volunteer. I may not. To be an exorcist. Something needed. Yes, we can have faith, but let us not play with ourselves. Sometimes we are trying to say, go out, go out, go out. The devil is laughing at us. Because we lack faith, we are in sin and we think we can fight the evil one. We cannot. Before you begin to cast out devils, definitely you must be away from the devil himself or herself. You must be pure, you must be clean. But if you are not, just because there is a prayer group, we are going to drive the devil and we begin to say, go out, go out. They will be laughing at you. Speaking in tongues. Yes, there are some people who are gifted and they speak in tongues. This speaking in tongues makes sensible to themselves, others will interpret it, and it will help other people to live better lives. Let us not make it up ourselves. Because sometimes I have seen people talking strange languages, they begin to shake themselves as if they are possessed. Well, I don't know what kind of a spirit it is, good or evil. The evil spirit is very strong. And if we are not careful, we are inviting the evil spirit in us. And I am speaking in some kind of self-made gift. I hope you understand what I mean. A self-made gift of tongues. You are making it out yourself sometimes. But that does not mean I am saying I am denying all those who have gift of tongues. Use it and help people. You say by our faith, if we have strong faith, we can heal. With strong faith, we can heal. But if we do not have the faith, it will be very, very difficult.